Hello everyone, my name is Tanner and I am an animal ecology student at Iowa State University. This video is intended to present the results of a field course/expedition we did as part of a field geology course at the Biological Station in Itasca State Park, Minnesota. We gathered data on our research question whether four lakes, which are Josephine Lake, Arco Lake, Deming Lake, and Bud Lake, are meromictic, which means whether the deep and shallow waters in these lakes mix seasonally or they remain unmixed. Meromictic lakes are lakes in which the water layers above and below do not mix at all, unlike normal lakes that usually mix in the spring and fall. There is a video linked in the description created by my friend Carly Bandy with a more detailed description of meromictic lakes. These two maps represents the lakes that we studied in location to Lake Itasca to show a familiar, well-known place in Minnesota. At these different lakes, we collected data that essentially looked for physical, chemical, biological, and geographical parameters, which would help us answer the question we were chasing. My friend Alex Brenham created a video on how we collected the data for this project, which is linked in the description below. Our morphometric group was the tech-savvy group. They used sonar to find the depth of the lakes and used GIS to create bathymetry maps, like this one of Lake Deming. Here's what they found in Lake Deming. You can see that it is pretty deep at 19.3 meters, being the lowest point, and it also has sharp declines, which is one of the many indicators it is meromictic, as you can see in the picture I drew to the right. Alright, that was our first group of team. Second group of our scientists looked at the chemical features of the lake water to see if they could get any clues about water mixing. As you can see, Deming Lake has three graphs here. One of them represents the temperature, another represents dissolved oxygen, and the last one represents specific conductance. Meromictic lakes typically have low temperatures and low dissolved oxygen the deeper they go, as seen in Deming's first two graphs. And in the third graph, you can see that the specific conductance gets higher as the depth increases, just like a meromictic lake. This is how the graph would look like in the lake, with the temperature decreasing as the lake gets deeper. The third group, which includes me as well, looked at the biological features of the lake to look at the consistency through the past years and the amount of phytoplankton per depth. As you can see, Deming Lake has a clear thinning of phytoplankton around 5 meters because there isn't much dissolved oxygen after this depth. The cyanobacteria is also pretty consistent over the years, implying that the bottom and top layer of the lake do not mix. Here are some of the phytoplankton that we found in the four lakes. These creatures are very, very tiny, smaller than a bug, and are mostly photosynthetic like plants. With all of these results, what does this mean? While at the moment of this video, we are still digging into the large amount of dataset we collected and that's been archived over past years, we found very strong evidence for meromictic nature for a single lake. Can you guess which one it is? It's Deming. Deming is meromictic. Arco and Bud are also close candidates and likely meromictic in nature, but we still need to verify our data a bit more closely, so they are classified as to be determined for now. And with the information present, Josephine is looking 50-50, more leaning on the not meromictic side of things so far. Overall, this opportunity was a unique experience to learn while being out in nature, which is two of my favorite things. It was also amazing to make new friends with similar interests in this short period of time. I would recommend taking a field course at your college if you can. I enjoy field courses so much that this one is my third. The team wanted to thank GeoAllies, Iowa State University, the University of Minnesota Biological Station staff and faculty, and everyone who helped along the way. Some supplementary sources produced by the team that were also created are attached to this video. Make sure to check out a lake near you and see if it's a unique and rare meromictic lake. Thank you for watching.